Hey guys, James on Fan610, and I'm here with a double DVD, WWE DVD review here. First one we got, Night of Champions 2010. As you see on the cover, Randy Orton posing with his new WWE Championship. Let's get into the card. No holds barred match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Kane versus Undertaker. This match, 9 out of 10. It was a very good match. Kane wins here. So, trying to make them shorter because I'm trying to do 2. So, next match, the six-pack challenge for the WWE title. WWE Champion Sheamus versus John Cena versus Randy Orton versus Edge versus Chris Jericho versus Wade Barrett. Tongue twister there. Trying to get them all out. Very cool match here. I like the dynamic of the match that they did. Randy Orton won here, and I really thought like it was Wade Barrett's time or it was Chris Jericho's time, but Chris Jericho was actually the first one eliminated. I think it was like a minute or so in the match. He got an RKO and it was pinned, and so everyone just like stopped and just watched him walk out. So next one eliminated Edge, and John Cena was eliminated by Wade Barrett. Randy Orton was eliminated by Wade. Randy Orton eliminated Wade Barrett. John Cena. Alright, here, let's start this over. Randy Orton eliminated Chris Jericho. John Cena eliminated Edge. Wade Barrett eliminated John Cena. Randy Orton eliminated Barrett. And Randy Orton eliminated Sheamus. I think. Don't judge me if I'm wrong. Very cool match. Like I said, Randy Orton wins. I give this match a 9.5 out of 10 just because I like the dynamic of it. So, alright, next match. United States Championship match, Miz versus Daniel Bryan. Very good match. Daniel Bryan, I think almost the whole match, he wanted to lock into the LeBell Lock, and he couldn't get it into like the end when the Miz, like he was laying there, and the Miz had the referee. He was talking to him. And he went over, and Daniel Bryan just grabbed the arm and locked in the LeBell Lock. Miz tapped, and you have a new United States champion. 9.5 out of 10. I love this match. I got this DVD kind of for that match too, because I liked Daniel Bryan. He is an amazing submission specialist, and I believe he will cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase before WrestleMania and go into WrestleMania as the World's Heavyweight Champion. Next match, Big Show versus CM Punk. First ever non-title match in Night of Champions history. Excuse me. It was a good match, I guess. Big Show wins. There's nothing really much I can say on this match. It was kind of boring. I mean, CM Punk came out, he was talking about, because they're in Chicago. So CM Punk came out and he was talking, and all of a sudden he goes, and this lowest city, he's just making fun of his hometown. So, Big Show wins. That's about it. Next match, Intercontinental Championship match. Dolph Ziggler, the Intercontinental Champion, versus Kofi Kingston. It was a good match. It was, if Dolph Ziggler got counted out or disqualified, he would lose his Intercontinental Championship to Kofi. So, I thought Kofi was really going to win it here. Like, I literally did, because, he couldn't win anything without Vicky. Or, the ref had to keep a close eye on Vicky. Vicky almost slapped Kofi, which would have got, Dolph disqualified. So Dolph had to stop her. But Dolph wins. Give this match an 8.5 out of 10. It was an average match. Tag Team Turmoil match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. WWE Tag Team Champions, the Hart Dynasty versus Mark Henry and Evan Bourne versus Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov versus Drew McIntyre and Dash and Cody Rhodes versus the Usos. So the first two teams were the Hart Dynasty and the Usos, and then the Usos eliminated them. Then it was Santino and Vladimir, and the Usos eliminated them. Then it was Mark Henry and Evan Bourne, and Mark Henry and Evan Bourne eliminated the Usos. And then Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes come out, and they defeated Mark Henry and Evan Bourne. I would like to see Mark Henry and Evan Bourne win, but what can you do? Give this match a 7.5 out of 10. It was good, I guess. Unification Lumberjill match for the Divas and Women's title. Divas champion Melina versus Women's champion Lay Cool, who is Michelle McCool. Like it says, it's a lumberjill match, so it was cool, I guess. I'm not a big fan of Divas matches, so. Michelle McCool won here by Layla. Layla came in and I think kicked or did something to Melina, and then set up the Faith Breaker, which is like AJ Styles' Styles Clash. So, alright, well that's the end of Night of Champions 2010. I give this pay-per-view a 8 out of 10. In the next pay-per-view, we're going year to year. We're going to Night of Champions 2011. WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena. World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. And Triple H versus CM Punk. All the headline matches on the front cover. Very cool pay-per-view. I have to admit, I would like to see a few more title changes. Saying there is 1 or 2 actually. But first match on the card. I'm gonna go match by match now. WWE Tag Team Champions Air Boom, Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne versus The Miz and R-Truth, who are Awesome Truth. I'd like to see Miz and R-Truth win. No, Air Boom won via disqualification because Miz pushed down the referee. There was one moment where it was Evan Bourne and Kofi in the corner. I think it was Evan who just went and made it sound like a tag, and the referee just clapped, like, yeah, tag. And, R-Truth and them, R-Truth and Miz, they were really mad about it, and so Miz pushed down the referee and was like, no, they didn't tag! And that got them disqualified, and they beat up the referee then. And then you go backstage, and Matt Striker's yelling at him because, you can be fined, you can be suspended, you can be fired for that. And later on, the next day, they were fired for that. Next match, Intercontinental Championship match, Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase. This is fresh off Ted DiBiase's face turn. It was still iffy with the crowd. Wasn't that? I don't even think there was a pop. I think they're both booed. I guess they missed SmackDown. I really thought Ted DiBiase would have won here. I really did, but he didn't. So, Cody Rhodes won here. Since the mask is legal, he went to headbutt him, and Ted DiBiase took off the mask of Cody Rhodes, and he went to hit him with it, and Cody Rhodes spun around and did a roll-up and pinned Ted DiBiase. So, winner here, Cody Rhodes. I give this match a 7.5 out of 10. I'd like to see Ted DiBiase win. But. Next match, the fatal 4-way match for the United States Championship. United States Champion Dolph Ziggler versus Alex Shelley versus John Morrison versus Jack Swagger. This match was horrible. Like, Dolph Ziggler has held this title, and he's become boring with it. Like, I literally believe he's become boring. Good thing he's going to lose it to Zack Ryder this Sunday at TLC on pay-per-view. I know, WWE plug. Remember, no copyright intended. I really thought Dolph Ziggler was going to lose here. Jack Swagger powerbombed John Morrison, and then when he went to pin him, Dolph Ziggler mainly just kicked off. Just kicked Jack Swagger to the curb, and he pinned John Morrison. So, winner here, and still the United States Champion, Dolph Ziggler. I give this match a 4 out of 10, 'cause I hate Dolph Ziggler. I do believe he is a future main event superstar. I hate him right now, though. He's become boring. Really. Next match for the World Heavyweight Championship. World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. Really thought it would have been Christian versus Mark Henry. Give Christian or Mark Henry a face turn or something, but no. It was Randy Orton versus Mark Henry, and it was actually a really cool match. Mark Henry won. I give this match an 8 out of 10. Mark Henry won. And, you see Mark Henry now, and he's become more dominant than he was when he won the title. So I'm ready for Mark Henry to lose the title now. Because the second he loses that title, the second he's going back to big old mean Mark Henry. Like, he's going to become meaner than he already is. But next match, the Divas Championship, Kelly versus Beth Phoenix. Didn't watch it. Bath and break. So Kelly won. I hear. Like, Beth went for the Glam Slam or something. It was like the same. They're in Beth's hometown. It was like the same SummerSlam. Like, she went for the Glam Slam and she reversed it. So it's mainly just a replay from SummerSlam. Like here. I didn't even want. I literally went to the bathroom during this match. So next match, WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena. Too early for Alberto to lose the belt, though. It was a bad match. Bad match. Alberto shouldn't have lost the belt till Survivor Series. Because you're giving him a really short reign from SummerSlam to Night of Champions, and you're giving him a reign from Hell in a Cell to Survivor Series. So I mean, it's a bad thing they did there. I think they should have just let him hold it till Survivor Series. That would have been better. I mean, they're trying to utilize the point of John Cena winning his 10th WWE title. They could have did it some other time, but no, they had to give him a 14-day reign. Give him a James Storm reign. Yeah, that's what they call it now. If you have a really short reign, it's a James Storm reign. And then the final match of the night, no disqualification match, CM Punk versus Triple H. The stipulation was, if CM Punk won, Triple H would be fired and would no longer be COO. I really thought CM Punk should have won here, because then you could put Triple H back as a long-term wrestler, not like a part-time. Like, he'll come in for, he was in this pay-per-view, then he came in for Vengeance, and that was it. That was literally it, and then he'd come back for TLC. It's like, every other pay-per-view, I'm going to come back. No. It was a good match. Miz and R-Truth interfered at one point. R-Truth, I think, hit his finisher on CM Punk, and then Miz hit the Skull Crushing finale on Triple H. Kevin Nash also interfered. He came down, and Triple H hit him with a sledgehammer. He went back in the ring, and he gave it. They're both looking at Kevin Nash, I think, and Triple H gave CM Punk a pedigree and pinned him. So, give this match a 9.5 out of 10 because it was a really cool no disqualification match. Overall, I give the pay-per-view an 8 out of 10. So, good pay-per-view, I have to admit. Here is the double pay-per-view review here. Jim Pong Fan 6 out.